Hello, and welcome to Deaf and Dumb. I'm Dan.
Who are you? Get out of this studio.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it
Get
not
out of this studio!
Is this not how I normally do it?
No.
No?
No.
I thought we would do it very NPR-ish.
No. Welcome
Welcome.
to the program.
Welcome to the program,
This
Deaf
is
and Dumb,
Deaf
with Dan
and-
May.
And Dudley May. I feel very third person-y right now.
Yes. Shall we talk about some games?
Dudley will talk about some games.
Why are you talking in third person?
I said I felt third person-y. Weren't you listening?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't listening to anything you were saying. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Today is Labor Day.
Yes. And by today, you mean tomorrow,
Well,
which is the day.
Which is today this airs.
When this airs.
Yeah.
So
the day this airs is Labor Day.
What is
so
Labor
today
Day?
is Labor Day.
What is Labor Day?
It is the day where very selective children are born as their parents go into labor. And by parent, I mean mother.
I don't think that's what that's about at
That's
all.
what it's about. I mean, everyone is born on Labor Day.
No one is born on
Yeah.
Labor Day.
I mean, some people's Labor Day are different than others. But,
Some
yeah.
people's Labor Day is multiple days. Because some people's labors last a long time.
oh, yeah?
Days.
I hope not.
I know nothing about this, but
Yeah, obviously.
I'm gonna
I
talk
mean,
about it as if I do.
Uh-huh.
Days. You're full of shit.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's what Labor Day is about. Now, I can't tell you what Labor Day is about.
Oh, yeah?
But I know there's not that. So, yeah. Most people have the day off.
Most people. A few people don't,
I
but
would
most
s-
people do.
I would say.
I have the day off. Every day's Labor Day for you because
Yeah,
you're unemployed.
I've enjoyed lots of Labor Day for the last couple of weeks.
Uh-huh.
Enjoyed my holidays.
Yeah.
But some places aren't. It's kind of weird. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep a lot. I'm going to play some games
Yeah,
a lot.
that's good.
And, yeah, that's my plan. That's my Labor Day plan.
I'd forgot it was a holiday actually.
Oh, yeah?
And I'd forgot you weren't going to be at work.
Yeah.
So I was like thinking, why are we waiting so late to record? Daniel's
Yeah.
got to get up and go
Oh,
to
yeah,
work
yeah.
tomorrow. And I was like, oh wait, no,
No,
you
yeah.
don't.
I don't.
So, all right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, normally we would record earlier, but I wasn't in a hurry. And also,
no more
I got-
Game of Thrones.
yeah, no more Game of Thrones.
No, we're not in a hurry. to
Well, no
record.
more until next year.
Yeah, season's over.
Season's over.
So
Good season.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it.
I did
Did
too.
you enjoy it?
Yes.
I was thinking about rereading the books.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Yeah. But I'm
there's so many,
also currently
many
trying to
pages.
reread the Dark Tower series.
Yeah.
So that's a dilemma.
I thought about going back and reading the books.
Yeah.
I might do it because I have a small hope that the next book will come out. And
Yeah.
I've heard some theories
Yeah, yeah.
on the web.
Yeah.
You
'Cause,
know.
those are trustworthy.
Of course, that the R.R. Martin,
The germ.
the George
Germ. Germ.
Martin.
I call him the germ.
I call him the conductor.
The conductor.
He conducts trains.
He conducts the Song of Fire and Ice.
Yes. Anyway, there's been some discussion online because he's apparently been out and about a little more in the recent month.
Uh-huh.
So the theory is that the book is finished.
Yeah.
And that we're
That'd
just
be
wait-
cool. I'd like to get it. I'd like to I'd like to read it.
Yeah. I mean-
which is part of reading it. Like I keep thinking, maybe I'll start rereading the books, and then by the time I finish them, the next one will be out,
Yeah.
and I can go. Because that's what happened when I was doing. The first time I read through the series,
Yeah.
I was reading it, and then A Dance of Dragons came
Yeah.
out, and so it was perfect timing. So I went and bought the hard copy of it that had
Yeah.
just been
So did I.
released,
I have a hard
and
copy.
started watching. Started reading it, not
Yes.
watching it. I watched it with my.
Yeah.
I watched the words on the page with my eyes.
Yes, that is
Called
a form
reading.
that is a form of watching. It's a weird form, but it is a form. But yeah,
I was watching it with my mind's eye.
Yeah, there you go. That's a way to look at it.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm hoping the theory's true.
Yeah.
It would be wonderful if the next book came out before because supposedly the next season's gonna be a while coming out.
Yeah.
May not be late 2018 to 19 is what the rumors has said. So maybe we'll get a book to hold us over.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I don't have anything to read. I just finished American Gods, so
yeah. You borrowed my copy of it,
and it's quite good.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. It's weird.
I think we've accidentally turned into a book show.
Sometimes that's what we're gonna be.
Yeah. Oh, is that it?
Or not?
No,
I don't know what we.
Did you like American Gods?
I did like American Gods.
It's good.
The show's good too.
The show is very good.
The show's weird. Good. The book is good.
They're both weird.
Very sweet,
but they're very enjoyable.
Anyway,
I played some No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing right before.
It?
Well, I just started it up again today. Yeah. I haven't played it since months since it.
But you still played it more than 90% of anyone else.
I played it a lot more than most people did when it first came out.
Yes.
But I decided, well, it's updated, and people were saying it's actually good now.
Quote unquote good. Yes.
And so I thought, well, I'll check it out. And being an idiot,
is it good?
I decided to do the next difficulty up instead of just the casual normal difficulty. I did the middle difficulty, not permadeath difficulty, but that next one. I thought, oh, I know, I kind of know what I was doing. Whatever, I'll just jump into a new game. And I noticed a few minor little things. They updated the menus. The menu layout's a little different. I had to kind of remember what buttons did what. And then after I died 3 times, I realized I'm not sure I remember how to play this game.
This is not the game
I
remember.
And I don't know if it started this. And when I played it through the first time, and I don't know, maybe it's just because of the difficulty change or something, but it seemed like I started next to my crashed ship.
Yeah, when you first,
I didn't this time. I started a 10-minute walk from my ship on a really shitty planet that's constantly murdering me. So I died 3 times.
The game's not different at all. It just starts you away from your ship at the beginning.
Well, and I mean, I've noticed some tweaks in the menu, and things seem to run better. It looks a little better.
Yeah.
Like, it seems the refresh rate looks better, the textures seem to look better, everything looks a little better. Can't quite put my finger on what it is, but it looks polished. A little better. It's polished. Yeah. It doesn't look as buggy. And I'm trying to remember how the game works, but also, get my damn ship working. So it took me like 3 tries. I died 3 times before I finally got to my ship. That's the only reason one of the reasons we didn't start sooner, because I was trying to just get to my ship and survive, and it was just like a hectic, like, not running, because running uses up my life support faster. A hectic walk.
Shuffle.
Yeah. Constantly scanning for resources to keep my thermal shield up and keep my life support powered and like barely getting by. Like one of them would go all the way down, and I'd be like kind of panicking, looking for whatever resources I need to keep it running. And if I didn't find one or a cave for the thermal thing, if I can get inside a cave, I cool off and everything's fine. But I'm up on a mountain and there aren't a lot of caves. But I got to my ship, I got inside of it and saved, and then I closed out to come play this. So that
play this?
Come do this.
To do this show.
Do this thing we call a show.
Yes.
I'm feeling pretty optimistic about it. I'm ready to explore. I haven't really they added the building stuff. Last time I jumped into it to check it out, but I haven't actually mess with the building stuff, which is in the main game, I think, as far as I know. It's not like separate like it was when it first launched. Yeah. So it's in the normal game, and well, one of the questions it asked when I loaded the game was, like, would you like to, I enable building sharing. So if I build something on a planet, other people can see it.
Yeah.
And I was like, and of course it gave me the spiel about if I made offensive buildings, that it would affect my online.
What's an offensive building?
I don't know. If it looked like a penis.
That's offensive.
Or boobs.
Why? That's just basic anatomy.
That's my opinion, but others don't feel so.
It's educational. As
Some
far
people
as I'm
feel
concerned.
shame when they see such things, and they don't want to cause people shame.
No, well, that's stupid.
Yeah.
It's just educational.
Yeah.
That's all I see.
Well, not everyone's as open-minded as you and I.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been trying that out.
Yeah.
I've also. Do you want to jump in here? Tell me a game you've been playing. I know you've been playing games since you have time.
I have time, and I've been playing games, and I've been bouncing around a lot, and mostly because I haven't.
You're sitting still right now.
So
you're bouncing because you have an itch.
I'm just gonna
Is it on the middle of your back where it's really hard to scratch?
I'm just gonna ignore you.
Is that why you're bouncing?
Continue my train of thought. I have an itch for a game that I haven't.
You can get a cream for that.
Can't seem to scratch. I don't know. I don't know what I want to play, and I want to play something kind of creative, but everything I start playing, I'm just like, I lose interest pretty quick.
Yeah.
I've tried several times to get into playing Minecraft, and the vanilla's just not doing it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get some mods and play some mods.
You need something a little more spicy.
Yeah, something
a little kinkier.
Yeah, something to get me going.
Just not the vanilla stuff anymore.
Yes,
just something a little exciting.
Yes, some chocolate maybe. But. What?
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
I got it. Oh, vanilla chocolate. I didn't know where you
dumbass.
You're talking to a person whose favorite ice cream is coffee.
You're talking to a person whose favorite ice cream is vanilla. Anyway. So I'm trying to load mods. Well, the easy way to do mods is to do a launcher, and the launcher I used to use is the Curse launcher. Yeah. Well, it's now part of the Twitch app launcher bullshit.
Okay.
And every time I try to install a mod, it won't work.
Oh, okay.
It literally gets to a point and then gives me an error every freaking time, and it's driving me insane.
Yeah.
And I tried a different mod, still gets to a certain point, doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I've read a few things. I'm trying to figure out why it's not working.
Yeah.
And I've read a few things, and maybe our connection's too slow, and it's timing out. But
that's weird.
I don't know. It's really frustrating me because I just want to play some mods. And
yeah.
I can't. All of them run through this thing now, and I'm like, unless I guess manually add the mods myself, which I might just do because it's got to be easier than trying to get it to work with this. So just download the pack and put it in.
Yeah.
But the launcher is really annoying me. So I keep getting frustrated with it and I keep giving up.
Yeah.
So I've done that, and I'm just trying to find. I don't know. So I need.
You need something new.
I need something.
Fresh.
Here's the problem. I need a new game.
Yeah.
But I have no money. So I want to play a new game, but I can't spend any money.
Yeah.
So it's like so I'm looking through my old stuff and trying to find your games, trying to find something to grab into. And I was texting with Ham was texting me because he's been playing Bloodborne.
Yeah.
He's been playing it for a couple weeks.
Yeah, he's been texting me about it.
Yeah, and with all the storms and stuff, he's been stuck in his house, so he's just been playing video games for a week or so.
Yeah, he called it a shitty vacation.
Yeah, basically.
Which I thought was a good way to describe it.
Yeah, so he was texting me about Bloodborne and stuff. He's way further than I ever got in that game. Well, him texting me about it, I was like, I should play Bloodborne.
Yeah.
And so I went to look for my copy. Couldn't find it. Could not find my copy of Bloodborne.
Yeah.
And so I went to you.
Why is that?
And I was like, I seem to remember someone lending someone maybe Bloodborne. Did you lend it to your friend, your coworker, Max?
I said, you were like, did you lend it to Max? Like, well, Max, who's a saint, doesn't have a PlayStation 4.
Well, and what I was thinking of, you had lent him
I had lent him Dark Souls. He had never played the original Dark Souls.
So that's what I was thinking. And so I couldn't remember. And then I started thinking about it, and I was like, oh, The copy Ham is playing is mine.
Yeah.
I lent it to him like weeks ago.
Yeah.
And completely forgot.
Yeah.
So
you gave Ham the Bloodborne.
Yes, and he's beaten it now. So he's bought his own copy. So he's gonna.
He bought his own copy after
he got a digital copy because he wants to play through it again.
I got
and then I was like, oh, I almost completely forgot that I'd loaned it to you. You probably could have ended up keeping it. and until I realized, wait a minute. I texted him. I was like, "Is the copy of Bloodborne you're playing mine?" He was like, "Yeah." Like,
yeah, duh.
Yeah, dumbass. So yeah, so I can't play that right now.
I've only played like 30 minutes of that game. I needed to actually play it.
Well, it's Graham has said it's his favorite of the Souls games.
Yeah, he says it's very good.
It's not a Dark Souls game.
It's not a Dark Souls game, but it's
made by the same people, and
it's from software.
It's basically it's basically a Dark Souls game.
Yeah, it's basically
with
Dark
a different
Souls.
theme.
Yeah,
and he likes it, so now I'm gonna have to wait to get it back. And and I still don't know what I'm gonna play.
Yeah,
so I bounced through some stuff. I bounced through The Escapist.
Yeah. Which we talked about the sequel to, and I was kind of itching to try it, play it some more, or maybe grab the sequel. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm broke right now, so.
But
yeah, I went and watched the trailer because you were telling me about it, and I'm like, wow, this looks awesome.
Yeah,
it looks like just a better version. It looks like more themes, more fun stuff. It looks awesome.
It looks cleaner. The animation's nicer.
It's like a 16-bit of like upgrade.
Yeah, pretty much. It looks good, and I tried to play The Escapist, but there's some things in The Escapist that kind of just get tedious.
Yeah.
Like the workout system where you have to press 2 keys over and over and over.
You just don't have to work. You just don't work out.
Well, you got to work out so you can fight.
Yeah, that's true. If you're going to fight people, you got to work out.
You got to work out.
But you do it a whole lot at first. And then
that's what I do, but it takes a little too long.
Yeah, you got to do your time, Dudley.
I was trying to figure out how to set up a macro so I could just hold a button and it would do it for me.
I can do that on mine.
I don't have a system. I don't have software to do it.
Man, I'm gonna do that now. I didn't even think about that. My keyboard has built-in macros.
Mine doesn't. So
I can just hold down a key and it would do.
I was trying to figure out ways to do it within Windows and Windows 10, and I can't. I couldn't. I found a software that's supposed to do it, but it was way over my head. It was like this. You basically had to program it, and I was just like, I don't have time to learn how to do this. Just so I can press a button to press 2 keys at the same time.
You spend more time on that than just pressing the 2 buttons.
The game, and so, I hopped into PlayerUnknown Battleground for a game.
I was gonna play that today, and I forgot about it.
Yeah,
I might play it tonight. Let me jump in a game tonight.
It's fine. I need to play it when no one else is online because I was getting a little bit of lag.
Yeah,
not too bad, but a little bit.
Well, while you're not at home, not working, you could probably play.
Yeah.
Or you could work on finishing your degree.
Yeah, I'm doing that too.
Why are you looking around all week?
I'm not.
Why are you looking at the ceiling when you said that?
I'm working on that. But yeah, we play some tabletop this week.
Yes, we did.
We play some.
I'm not ready to talk about that yet.
What do you want to talk about first?
I want to talk about The Long Dark.
Okay, The Long Dark. Talk about The Long Dark.
So I've been playing. I started playing The Long Dark.
Yes.
The story mode called Winter Moot.
Mute or Moot?
I don't know.
I
always think of King's Moot from Game of Thrones.
How's it spelled?
Winter.
Well,
M-U-T-E.
M-U-T-E.
One word. Winter Mute.
Oh, it's one word.
Winter Moot. Winter Mute?
I think it's mute.
Anyway.
It's spelled like mute.
It is, but... Anyway. So I'm playing it. And I did it, it's supposed to be like the first season is going to be 5 episodes. And I had understood that there were 2 episodes already in the game that were out already. Those were the ones out. I'm like, cool. So I played it, and then I got to to this old lady, and she was making me do stuff for her, and I did go through this whole little story.
Wait a minute.
No, it's not like that.
Do stuff.
No, it's not like that. She just needed to keep warm and be fed and Anyway.
Wait, no. We need details.
No, we're good.
We don't need to know how she was warmed and fed.
Yeah, and she needed her pearl necklace, and yeah, it was So I helped her out.
I did not know this game was just.
Anyway, so I got through the whole first part. And
what's this game rated?
So I get through the whole part, and I'm like, okay, this is like I finished with this area, this little town or whatever. I'm gonna go into the next area type thing. And I'm like, all right, I'm traveling. And then when you play the survival mode game, there are different areas, and so there'll be a place where you can travel and you go across some weird, interesting. One of them was a cave you go through. One was an old railroad track bridge, and that gets you into the next area.
I remember watching you do.
Yeah, and it's really cool. So I was kind of expecting that to transition me into a new area, and I got a little bit of that, and then I got a quick cutscene thing that was a little abrupt, and then credits, and I was sitting there going, "Is that it? Did I play both episodes? When did one start and when the other one begin?" And I was really confused, and I was starting to feel a little annoyed, because I was like, wait, is this it? Is this all they put out? They released the story mode and the full version's out, and this is it? And I was getting a little annoyed. And so I started looking online, trying to find out, well, where episode 1 start and where does it end? And I'm like, surely that, I thought maybe there was that first little bit, but either one of them was really short, is all I could think of.
Yeah.
And so I went to digging around, I'm like, I couldn't find a lot of information about it, or, in my, few minutes of searching around. And I finally went back and loaded the game up, and hit the story mode, because it took me back to the menu, hit the story mode thing, and hit resume. And then it started the next episode.
That's weird.
I know, and I was like,
it doesn't just go right into.
It didn't go right in straight to it. I guess because after this one, the third one's not out yet. But it was weird because I was just like, but they immediately I stopped being mad because they had this really fantastic opening theme song opener I don't know, it's the first 5 minutes of a season premiere where it's done. It shows you an opening theme thing, and it was great. It was fantastic, a little opening credit scene. It didn't have credits on it, but that's besides the point. I don't think it did. Anyway, it looked great.
It looked great.
Had a great song.
I don't know if there were words on it or not, but it looked good.
It had a song. It was very cinematic, and I was like, boom, all right, cool. And then
so the first episode was just to get your feet wet.
Well, no. There was I played it for, I don't know, it was 5 or 6 hours to get through the first episode. And so, yeah, and, it was good. It was good. And so now I'm like, so I'm starting that second episode, and I have all my stuff where I left off, and I'm like, all right, cool. And so now that's where I left off. I'm ready to start episode 2 of Winter's Mute.
Is there an S in it?
No.
Then why it's not winter. It's Winter Moot.
Winter Moot.
Mute.
You said moot.
Mute.
Winter Moot.
I'm just saying whatever the opposite of you say at this very moment.
Winter Mute.
Winter Mute.
So yeah, I like it. I'm looking forward to doing the second episode, and then I'll probably be sad and waiting for the third. I think the third one will come out later this year. I think they're.
Are they free episodes?
The first, if you buy the game, you get the first season worth, which is 5 episodes. Yeah, and then I assume they'll keep making them.
Okay.
They're also apparently making a movie off of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently they're working with the producer from oh shit, what movie does he do?
Dead Air.
What
was it called? Dead Air.
Anyway, some producer who made movies.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a big name.
Yeah, and like an actual guy.
Oh,
yeah.
He has a penis and everything.
Yeah. And he. Yeah, so there's some producer partnered with Hinterland.
You want me to look it up while you're talking?
No, it doesn't matter.
No.
And they're gonna make a long dark movie, so that's cool. A long dark movie. It's gonna be 4 hours long and mostly black frames.
Producer of Resident Evil. Series.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the Resident Evil movies.
Oh
yeah,
that's not exciting.
Well, I like the first one.
Yeah, but
I have not watched any of the subsequent ones.
I mean, okay, it's the producers, not the directors.
I didn't say it was the director. I said producer. I said
star
producer.
His wife.
I said producer.
I know. I'm just talking outside. I'm beyond that now.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, any other games you want to talk of the video nature?
We played a couple of games with they're not video games.
That's what I'm talking about. You were making a stance on continuing on the
video
game.
Oh no, I just wanted to talk about what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, and now we're gonna move on into the tabletop realm.
Yeah, sure.
Play the tabletop realm theme song.
Yeah, I don't have one.
You are used.
There we go.
All right. We're going to use that forever now.
No. Because I'm not going to take the time to go back and re-edit it.
Cut that. You just need to save a little clip, and then whenever we do a little board
but
game
we
talk,
rarely transition. We just go from one thing to another.
Then you just have to throw it in every time we talk about a board game.
Rambling, stream of consciousness type of podcast.
We're a river, and we flow where we may. But yeah, every time we start to talk about board game, you got to throw that in.
No.
Even if we go into a video game and then come back to board game, you got to throw it in again.
Well, why don't we have a video game theme song?
We don't need one. That's what the whole podcast is about.
This whole podcast is about us playing games.
Yeah.
We should stop talking about the podcast. That's
all right.
Not something I want to do all the time on a podcast.
Okay. We played some board games.
Yeah, we played a couple of board games.
With our buddy Trey.
The third man.
The Trey man.
Yeah. We played... It's For Sale?
Yes. It's For Sale. It had a prefix name.
Did it?
It has a name person.
Oh, like a person's name in front of it?
Yeah, I can't
Such
remember.
and such for sale. Yeah. So is he for sale?
Oh, I don't know.
Can he be
I think
bought?
He owns the For Sale.
Okay. Yeah, it's a bidding game.
It's a bidding game. It's a very straightforward. It's good. It's fun.
I liked it. It was simple. It was easy to jump right into. So basically, you have two decks. One is properties from like an outhouse or a doghouse all the way up to a space station.
Yes.
And then some castles and mansions and normal abodes in the middle.
Yeah.
And they all have a rank value going from like 1 to 30. And are you gonna sneeze? Thank you.
Well, now we have to leave it in there now.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go back and find that.
Come on, do your job. It's Stefan. Stefan Dora.
Okay.
Is For Sale.
Okay.
Stefan.
He can be bought. So and they have a value, and so what? Everyone start with so much money.
Yes.
Coins
it's
like 14,000 or
yes.
It was like
I think it was
like 18,000 or something like that.
18,000.
And basically for the number of players, you lay that many cards out, and everyone starts bidding, and whoever wins the bid, basically, whoever bids the highest gets the largest numbered card.
Yeah, and then people pass.
They pick up the cheaper ones.
They pay half their bids for the lowest, and then on upward.
Yeah, and so you're
really simple.
Yeah, so you can not spend money at all and just take the low one every time. And then once all the cards are dealt out, then you get you draw cards that are they are money value
values. Yes.
Yeah, the price value cards. And so it's the exact opposite. It's everyone's placing down one of their property cards, and whoever places the highest number gets the highest value. But you're getting 3 random values. They could be $0, they could be $15,000 or whatever, and somewhere between. And so yeah, it's really simple, and
I liked through it in like 20 minutes.
It was like a 30-minute max game, and it was cool. I liked it. I'd like to try it again. It's real simple, easy to just set up and play, and it's really easy to follow.
Cards.
Yeah, I won.
Yeah,
because we count those things.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. So this is the person who still claims they won games that they played wrong.
Until I've played it right, it still will win.
So you're never going to play them again?
I might not. I don't even know what game you're talking about.
Kodama?
Oh, yeah, whatever. You can't prove any of that.
I can.
No, you can't.
I can.
In fact, you can. It's on my Instagram.
Yeah, it is.
I played it wrong.
I can't believe nobody on Instagram corrected you.
Well,
they all looked at your Instagram picture and were like, "This idiot played this wrong."
It didn't say how I won.
Oh.
It just it just assumed that everyone else played shittier than I did.
Yeah, but you showed a picture of you with this long, illegal branch.
Yeah. Well, you can make them long, you just don't get the points from it like you're supposed to.
True.
That was where I messed up. I was scoring points beyond a certain point that I shouldn't have.
Yeah, you can't go more than like 10 branches out.
So maybe the people maybe they just assume that y'all play.
Maybe you have no followers on Instagram.
Oh, that's also true. But yeah, that was for sale. Recommend it. I think it's like a.
Yeah, it's a cheap, fairly cheap little card game.
I had it right here. I'll say what the price is.
I think they have a traveler version. It comes in a smaller box.
Yeah,
and it's a nice little cheap game, fun and simple.
It is $20 on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. And then Trey, also the third man, he also had a new game called Dr. Eureka. Which is something we haven't played these kind of games very much. It's a dexterity game.
Yes. And
it's brilliant. It's basically everyone has 3 test tubes.
Yes.
And they start with 2 marbles of there's one comes with red marbles, one comes with purple marbles, and the other one has green. So you have 2 of each in each tube, and then basically you flip up a card, and the card tells you where you need your marbles, and you have to science them over by
you can't touch the marbles.
You can't touch the marbles.
It's like the marbles are liquid.
Yeah.
And you have to mix them into the other tubes.
Yeah.
So you can't touch them and you can't drop them.
Yeah.
So if you drop them or touch them, you're
out of the round.
You're out of the rounds.
Yeah.
And so you have to make the tubes into the
to match the card.
Yeah. And whoever does it first gets the card. And whoever gets 5 cards wins.
Yeah. And it's a really simple game, but it's fun.
It's fun.
We had a lot of fun. We immediately started talking about turning it into a drinking game.
Yes. I think it'd be a brilliant drinking game.
Yeah. At first we thought, well, every time you dropped it or something, you had to drink, which is not a bad idea. No. But we decided that the best way to play it was if you get the winning combination, you get the right combination, before you can say, Eureka or I got it or whatever you want to say, you beat everyone. You have to take a shot.
Yeah, you have to solve the puzzle and then take a shot, and then you won.
It's an equalizer is what it is. If you're really good at it, you're going to get drunk.
You're going to get drunk, and then you'll be bad at it.
So, yeah, next time we play, maybe we'll add some alcohol.
Now, we'll probably just play some of the alternate ways to play, because there's 2 other variations of the game.
Yeah, which I was intrigued by.
Which were intrigued. One of them involved, the only one I remember involves you sit there and look at the puzzle, and then look at the deal, and you say, and you call out a number, you go, I can do this in 3 moves, or 4 moves. Yeah. And whoever does it in the fewest amount of moves successfully first wins.
Yeah.
And then it goes up from there. It adds a layer of thinking.
You gotta work out the puzzle before you start doing it, as opposed to just doing it or trying to do it as quickly as possible and figure it out.
I mean, still an element of speed, because whoever says the number first gets that that number.
Yeah.
Because you can't say the same number twice.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
It is good.
And it's only $15.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool little game.
Right
real
now
simple,
it's $15.29 on Amazon. So. So, check it out.
Yeah, knock it
out. We also played some Guild Ball.
Yes, we did. We've been playing a lot of Guild Ball.
Yes.
You seem to enjoy it.
Yes.
You seem enthusiastic about it.
Yes. I played a game last week with against Gary.
Yes, you did. Yes, you played
Gary. Gary. You played John.
I played Johnny D.
Yeah, and don't say it that way.
What?
I don't know. You stress the D too much.
Oh.
Don't stress D.
Okay. Johnny D.
There you go. That's better. Not good, but better. I played Gary. I played the engineers again
against his
Masons.
Yeah.
And it was a good game.
Yeah.
It was.
How'd it go?
It went really well. I scored in my first move.
Yeah.
I scored because I kicked the ball to him.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I landed it, within grabbing distance of my... the engineers have a guy called Colossus, and he has a 2 and 3. He's a giant
spider
robot
spider leg
guy. and he has a 2-inch reach, and I kicked the ball. He was right on the front line.
Yeah.
The what's that called? The center line?
Center line. Yeah.
Center. And the ball landed right in front of him and scattered right to land. Like,
in
front of him. So he got the ball.
You like purposely kicked the ball like over some rough terrain.
Yeah.
And then it scattered perfectly for you and landed like right in front of your guy.
Yeah. My plan was to go past the rough terrain, and it was over where none of his players were, and I had Colossus there, and he can go through rough terrain no problem.
Yeah.
And thinking, everyone else will take a while to get here, I can grab it.
Yeah.
And, it landed right in front of him, so I was like, even better.
Yeah.
And then I immediately moved up and scored.
Yeah.
So Gary kicked into gear pretty quick after that, and I scored again the next round. He scored, and then we got it was pretty close battle all the way to the end.
Yeah.
And then he ended up winning.
Yeah.
I had scored again the next turn, and it was done in the second turn.
Yeah.
Like
so you ended up with 8 points, and then he finished up with 12.
Yeah, because he did a takeout, and then he had a 2 scores, and then all he had to do was score again.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice.
It was fun.
I played against Johnny D.
You stressed the D again.
I know, I don't mean
stress
to. I'm gonna say it really Johnny D. Anyway,
I don't think you can help it.
I don't think so.
I think
either.
you just have to stress it.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He played his alchemist, and I played the blacksmith. I proxied the blacksmith to try them out. And they're weird.
Yeah.
But I still managed to win with them.
You did win.
So it was a weird game. A lot of it was really an exciting game because he kicked the ball to me. I ran up, immediately scored on my first activation.
Yeah.
He kicked the ball back out. He took his first activation and scored. So we had a 2 for 2. Then the ball kicked back out. My second activation, I went and scored a goal. And then on his second activation, he was on the way to score, and he missed.
He missed?
Or I can't remember if he missed the kick or if I don't think he missed the kick. I think he got all the way up there and then was short or wasn't quite in. He didn't have the points, or he needed to do something just right, and I don't think he was successful. I think he had to hit somebody, and he had to generate some momentum, and he wasn't able to.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened. So we were like, if that had gone in his favor, if a couple of dice rolls had worked better, we would have been 4 activations in and 4 goals. Like, it was just bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
It was awesome. And then, so because that set him back a little bit, and then he had he had Compound, who's kind of a goalkeeper character. He'll play for Engineers as well. He's one of the only models right now that'll play for 2 different teams. That's not a Union guy.
There's a couple of them I've seen. There's 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, there's more of them, I think, coming out. I don't know if there's any.
I've seen 2 or 3 cards that have 2 half and half.
Yeah.
I can't remember any of them right now, but I know there's one with the Brewers.
Well, I know.
And then there's one with.
Yeah, maybe.
The Masons and Brewers. There's the guy who plays for Masons.
Oh, see, okay.
And then I can't remember.
I guess I just haven't looked at enough of their cards to see them.
I think Compound's the other one I saw.
Yeah, Compound is. Yeah, he's a weird and cool character, but he kind of protects the goal.
Yeah.
But luckily, a lot of half my blacksmith team have an 8-inch kick.
Yeah.
So I could kind of mitigate, get away from him or keep out of his range, and was able to eventually seal the deal and win that game. And no takeouts, not a single takeout the whole game.
Yeah. It was
None of it.
Just all playing the football.
Yeah, because it was just the blacksmiths are weird. I'm playing Morticians, right? So I'm very much used to these characters who have these like really strong abilities, and that's what they do.
Yeah.
I have Obelisk, who's all about moving the ball and like pulling strings and fucking with people. and then I have like Cosset, who's all about like just straight up murdering the shit out of people.
Yeah.
And like they all have kind of very specific roles, and they're all like weighted a certain way.
Yeah.
And I also know them really well, so when it comes to deployment, I know where to put them. I can plan out. This being a new team, and the blacksmith, because of the way they're structured, they don't have a fixed captain.
Yeah.
They don't have a mascot. So I end up with 4 players on the board. They're all fairly average.
Yeah.
I mean, they're strong. They have some cool stuff, but they're very similar, and it was hard for me to be like, look at this card and be like, okay, this guy does this. This is what he's for, as opposed to, well, he can knock down and he can do he can do a little do all right damage, but he can also like move the ball, but he works with this person sort of. So it's like me trying to figure out all these guys.
Yeah.
And so because the game was so weird and so quick in a lot of ways, I didn't feel like I knew them any better after finishing. But you and I played a game.
Yes. We did a poor man's game. As I've been calling it. You can see the pictures of it on Instagram.
Yeah. What is your Instagram?
Dudley_May.
Yeah.
So go check that out.
Yeah.
My poor ends, because I just took some of your bases and wrote the names on little tape, and that was my team.
Yeah.
So I had to, So, which was kind of annoying because it's kind of hard to pick up those things without a model.
It is really hard to pick up a base that has nothing on it.
Yeah. And then I had pennies for tokens and some little markers. Yeah. I played a new team that I wanted to try out called the Brewers.
The Brewers.
And I don't know if I like them.
Yeah, you seemed at first you seemed enthusiastic.
And then as we went, the stuff they do, I was like, oh, this is cool. This would be, I can see it. But once I saw it in play, it wasn't as cool as it just wasn't as interesting as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And you were playing the blacksmith again.
I was playing the blacksmith again, and they're a weird matchup.
We went 2 rounds. Without scoring, or anyone getting points. I got 1 takedown. At the end in the middle of the second round turn. That was it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just really frustrating. Really, you scored finally.
I did score
in the second turn. Sorry.
Yeah.
So the first round was just a drudge both of us trying to do stuff and nothing, not achieving anything.
There was a lot of failures,
and
there was a lot of like, I'm gonna go do this, and then either the dice don't work in your favor, or you go up against a character that it ends up not working because of and they're a weird matchup.
It's a weird
and we end up basically in this pile up in the middle of the board.
Yeah, my best footballer did not move the entire game.
Yeah, you ran her out in the middle.
She kicked the ball off. She kicked it and then
moved forward,
stayed there the entire game. Could not move because you kept knocking her down. I kept getting her around. It was really pissing me off. But I don't know. It's just like And
well, I knew she was your best kicker, and I didn't want her. I knew I had to take care of her, otherwise she was going to score.
Yeah,
and I was trying to keep her down.
And there's probably a better way to. I wasn't playing the team quite right or something.
Well, you'd never played them.
I'd never played them, and I kind of just picked the players generally. I didn't. You weren't really sure what your team was. They work together. Some of them have abilities with certain characters, so I kind of went off that to decide who I was playing with. Yeah. And I think I would have enjoyed the other captain better because I played with Tapper.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if I'll play them again.
You're not. They didn't hook you as much.
They didn't hook me.
Yeah.
Because first time playing engineers, first time playing butchers, I really enjoyed them. I got them. I understood them.
Yeah.
And them, they're kind of a middle of the road for me.
Yeah. They play very differently.
And they play differently. Yeah. And it just some of the stuff I thought would be really cool. It just doesn't. It wasn't really cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't as cool as I thought it would be. Yeah. It didn't work as well as I thought it would.
I had some trouble with the blacksmith because I started the game with a misconception.
Yeah.
One of the characters had it's called Iron. He's a big guy in like full plate knight's armor.
Yeah.
And I completely misunderstood one of his abilities. He had a hero.
There was a moment
play.
You were just like, and you just put
because
the phone
down. because I read his heroic play and then completely didn't understand it. I thought it was one way. I thought it was achieving something else, and then once I realized, no, it doesn't do that. It doesn't do it the way I thought it was. This was dumb. I didn't realize until I had already run him up to do what I thought he would do, and then I realized I read this wrong. It doesn't do what I think it is.
Yeah.
Therefore, I can't do
what
anything.
You were
I would have scored much earlier if that had been right, it was wrong, and so I then had him stuck in the middle, not do it. So that was my big blunder. Is like I misunderstanding his ability, and even then after I realized how it actually worked, it confused me, and I was just like, so I was annoyed because I basically put a bunch of effort into getting him up there, only to realize this doesn't work the way I think it does, and I don't have the resources to actually do it.
Yeah.
So I just fucked up, and I think that led to us end up in the weird pile in the middle.
We were in a big mess, and it just got where it was just like going to take forever to
go.
We didn't finish it.
We didn't.
You were winning.
I was winning.
And I was just like...
And that was a struggle.
It was just like,
you were getting frustrated because I kept...
knocking all my players
down. Half all the players on the board had some kind of condition, if not more than one.
Yeah, we ran out of tokens to mark conditions.
Like a bunch of them were knocked down, some of them were burned, some of them were bleeding.
This wasn't a football match. This was a massacre.
Yeah, I think Friday, your footballer, I had like 4 different debuffs on her at one point.
Yes,
she was knocked down, burned. Hobbled and -1 armor.
Yeah.
And you weren't happy about it at all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I ruined the Brewers for you, Dudley.
I don't know if it would mattered, I would have liked them more. It's one of those things where it's like they probably are a good team if you know exactly how to play them, and I don't know if I would. I don't think they fit the way I want to play.
I think they're a hard team to play.
Yeah,
I think they have kind of very specific ways that they can play, and I think they're just a hard game to play.
Yeah,
kind of like the Morticians in weird ways are hard to play, but because they have so many bizarre abilities, and learning how to combo them is really important to playing them well.
Yeah.
And I didn't play them well when I first started playing. And of course, we were all learning. We were all new. And so some of our games took forever. And because we go 2 turns without scoring. And then we slowly realized this game's supposed to be a lot faster than we're playing it. And then as we learned our characters, we got a lot better and a lot faster. And we slowly got into how the game's actually supposed to be played.
Yeah. The game we played with the Brewers and your blacksmith.
Yeah.
How long did we play?
We were interrupted.
We had
Rob
several,
called. Yeah, and I talked to him, and we were eating, and
there was some.
We weren't.
Yeah,
we weren't like in a hurry. We were just kind of lazy playing.
And
but
plus,
it still
I
was
didn't
like 4
fully
hours.
know the team. So
yeah,
it was like a 4-hour game. It was just
before
like,
we
this
called
game
it.
is taking way too long.
Yeah,
and it was more of a I just got tired.
Yeah, and there's the standard scatter template, which I up until like last week I never used.
2 weeks ago when I started.
Yeah, and then you showed up, and then we had to use it like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, basically, because I introduced new things.
But
I already know the team I'm going to play next.
Yeah, what are you going to play
I'm
next?
going to play the Fishermen.
Yeah, that's your next team?
I've looked at their card sets.
They're cool.
They are
They're really fast.
They're really fast. They also have a lot of push and pull.
Yes.
A lot of moving other players.
Yeah.
And moving your player.
Yeah.
A lot of movement.
Yeah.
And
they're
fast.
Interesting. They're a quick team. They're like early game. Like there are some games that like teams that excel better at late game and like at mid game and stuff. Like the Fishermen are like get going, go fast. Like Butchers tend to excel later because Brewers especially because Brewers have so much health.
Yeah. And
like they're hard to take out. So usually about mid to late game, they still have all their guys on the field, and normally you've taken out a couple of guys, so then you start getting really moving because you have less guys in your way. Of course, you were playing against the Blacksmith, who have a lot of armor, and they're hard to take out too. So it ends up just this beating on each other, not able to knock each other out.
The only reason I took one of your guys out is because I had 3 people attack him.
Yeah.
And they just unloaded on him. And then I could have killed him in the first round, but I decided to wait. Yeah. I didn't want him to come right back in.
Yeah. Which is smart. That's a good way to play.
So I let the cat finish you off.
Yeah. Was it the cat?
Yes.
That's funny.
I like having the mascot do the final blow. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play the Fisherman's.
Yeah, I think you'll like the Fisherman.
It looks like fun.
Yeah.
They have some Trixie stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Siren.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know about Siren.
It seemed like I knew at some point, but I don't know.
Got some stuff kind of like your Obelisk.
Lure? Does it have lure?
It has Seduce.
Yeah, okay.
And it has...
okay.
There's one that it brings people closer, and then another one, they can make an attack or a pass.
Okay. But they're separate abilities?
They're separate,
yeah.
But they are two abilities. So, so she can have someone come forward.
Yeah.
It's like 3 influence tokens.
Yeah.
But she can go, come closer.
Yeah.
And then kick me the ball.
Yeah.
Or kick it to someone else.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good.
I
think it's
fun.
like an 8-inch range, too.
Yeah.
6 or 8-inch range.
Yeah.
It's pretty good size.
Yeah. I think Obelisk's Puppet Master is like 8 inches.
Yeah. So
yeah.
So I kind of want to. I'm looking forward to it. And they have an interesting theme with them.
Yeah. They're like dock worker, fisherman.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Hag?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
can't remember what all she does, but it's a fantastic looking model.
She has some pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah.
I can't remember them off the top of my head right now, but I remember going, oh, well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I already kind of have an idea for a theme if I pick that team.
Yeah.
Like, I think I know what I would want to do to make, if I had this team, what I would make them look like.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So you're already maybe a little excited about it?
Yeah, I'm gonna play them, see how to play, because I was excited about the Brewers too, but they just didn't.
They didn't play the way you thought.
They didn't play the way I thought, and they didn't do anything for me.
I think I talked about this before on the show, maybe, and I talked about it with the guys, but I realized that I got super lucky picking the Morticians.
Yeah.
Because I picked them because of the theme. I didn't really know how they were in play. I knew they would be Trixie, but that was basically it. Because and the fact that I got that team and they play
basically the way you enjoy playing.
Yeah, they play exactly the way I enjoyed it playing, which is fucking with people.
Yeah, basically.
And I was like, man, I got really lucky. Not so much. I had the Alchemist as well as my other team that I got with the Kickstarter, and they're cool. They're just not really. I just ended up not liking them as much.
They do a lot of effects stuff.
They do a lot of conditions. They also have a lot of area effects stuff.
Yeah.
They're really cool. But John Dorsey plays them, and they have some really cool stuff, and they have some cool models too.
Yeah.
And I like them, but they're not different enough for me to finish putting them together and playing them.
Yeah.
Like I kind of wanted something different, and I ended up with the 2 teams and. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Blacksmith. They're coming out. They have a release date now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, November 17th.
Okay,
so that's when. Yeah,
it's 2 months away.
Yeah, it's a couple of almost
2.5 months.
Yeah, 2.5 months. Yeah. And so I'm excited. I will probably be purchasing them. We'll see the farmers next week. Gary's got his farmers coming in.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so we'll be able to see them and see how their plastic sets come out.
Yeah, I'd like to see the plastics.
Yeah, I mean, I'm optimistic because the same people did the Dark Souls board game.
Yeah,
and the plastic on it's amazing. It looks fantastic. So
I need to look at those again.
Yeah,
I haven't looked at those very closely.
Yeah,
but yeah, I like the idea of the set, but I also kind of I'd like to have the metal.
Yeah,
and so I was trying to make a decision pretty quick to get a set of metals without it costing. But the prices are already going up.
Yeah.
It's already gone up.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
Well, they're coming out with the metal boxes. So, like...
Oh, there's going to be a box?
I think so. Like, everywhere I've looked, they're like $70, $75 boxes that are metals. For a team. They have team box. Yeah.
Team? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So most of the main teams have 2 boxes that give the 2 different sets. So you get the different one captain, or like the Morticians have 2 boxes.
Yeah.
One's Obelisk, one's Scalpel, and they get the 2 mascots.
I could never see anywhere that said metal on them. Everyone I was looking at, I was like,
I looked at 2 different sites, and they both had a descriptor that said metal.
Okay.
So,
all right.
And based on the price, because the plastic boxes are only about $50.
Yeah.
Well, these are 70 or
okay.
Yeah.
Well, you need to tell me what those sites are. So I can find them.
Well, okay. I looked at them at Miniatures Market and Discount Games Inc.
Okay, I've looked at one of those.
Yeah, those are the ones I look at for. That's where I get a lot of my miniatures from. Really, whichever one's selling cheaper, and these days they're pretty much the same.
Yeah. Because I would like one metal set.
Yeah.
I just got to decide which ones that's going to be for.
Well, I know Gary's. He has
the fisherman.
Well, he has the fisherman. I believe he's thinking about selling.
Yeah.
So if you decide you want them, he might give you.
I'll play those, and I'm gonna play them too. But I depending on who if right now I'd be happy unless I find another team I like more. I like the butchers. I like the engineers. So they're both different. I could play both of them and have fun.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Well, yeah. Like the butchers are all about beating up people, and the engineers are more of a footballing team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm worried if I like the fishermen's because I really like the engineers. I've played them twice. I like them, and the fishermen are footballers, it seems, and so it's going to be.
They're both good. They're
different. They're different. They're footballers in different ways.
Yeah,
but I would say
they're both great. Yeah. They both have fantastic models too.
Good themes. I like the look of the engineers, and I have some stuff that I would love. I have some ideas on themes for it too. Shall we get into some news? I've not a lot, but there's a few things I want to touch on.
I don't have anything else.
PAX West happened this last weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Don't really care.
Well, I mean, I do.
We're not
I'd love to be there.
I'd love to be there.
Yeah.
And if I was there, I would care. But I'm not there.
So you don't care.
So I don't care. And there was no big news or anything came out of it as far as I can tell. So I'm waiting for PAX South. We'll talk about that.
PAX South.
This is not game related, but I want to talk about it.
Okay.
Lego announced their biggest set ever.
Oh, yeah. I hate them for it, too.
It's 7,500 pieces plus pieces.
Yeah. Which is almost twice the size of the largest one I've ever put together.
Yeah. It's the biggest one they've ever put out.
Yeah.
It's the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
And it looks amazing.
It's huge. It looks amazing. It looks fantastic.
$800.
I know. It's so expensive.
Yeah, I know. It's expensive.
There's no way I'll ever buy it, but I want it. I covet it.
Yeah.
I covet it.
Yeah. It's Vibe money. That's how expensive it is.
That's how expensive. Well, not
actually,
even that.
It's more than Vibe money
now. Yeah. With the Vibe price cut, it's more expensive than a Vibe.
Yeah. Oh, we're pining, and we have no money for it.
Yeah. It looks amazing, though.
Yeah, it looks great. Go check it out.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
XCOM 2 is out.
Yeah, it's been out for a while.
XCOM 2, The Chosen.
The DLC?
The War of the Chosen.
Yeah, okay.
Which is apparently really, really good.
Well, I heard XCOM 2 was really good.
Yeah.
And I haven't bought it. It was on sale this weekend.
It is still on sale, I think, for Labor Day.
I keep thinking about buying it, but I'm broke, and I don't
War of the Chosen has some interesting stuff I was reading about.
Yes, yeah. I know they took some inspiration from the Shadow of Mordor.
Well, there's the villain, the bad guy going away and coming back smarter. There's that, and we've talked about it on the show, but there's something else.
Which for that game is terrifying.
Yes, it's terrifying. There's something else in this game that adds a layer to it that's also going to make it sadder.
Okay, what is it?
A buddy system. That's what I'm calling it. This has this bond thing where it's like characters that go into fight together bond, and the more they fight together, the more they bond.
Oh no! Because one of them's gonna die.
Yes.
Horrible, horrible death.
Yes. And even with one of them die, there's a chance the other one will go into a rage. And stuff like that. So characters that play together a lot bond, and you get unique bonuses because they bond together.
Yeah, but if something bad happens to one of them,
you can even.
I mean, because they'll panic in the regular one. They panic and they start shooting, or they'll go, freak out when one of their teammates die. But like this is another level of that.
Yes.
That's cool. I need this game.
And there's also a thing where you can have like characters that are. I don't know if it's just characters that are bonded or just in general, but you can make posters with your people.
Oh, yeah.
Like propaganda almost poster. Like cheesy action posters or what. so you can build a poster in a game with your team. And I was like, that's
funny.
kind of funny.
I need
cool.
this game.
It looks good.
It looks really good.
It looks really good.
I don't know. I don't need to spend. I need to grab it while it's on sale.
Yeah.
But
at least get the base game and then maybe get the expansion later.
We'll see. I gotta look. It's like $20-something bucks.
It's $20, $20-something right now. I think if the sale's still going.
Yeah.
The other thing, Mario and Rabbids came out.
It did, and I didn't realize
Battle.
it was out already. And it's basically XCOM with Mario and Rabbids, and I really want it because I need something new on my Switch. But I'm broke.
Yeah.
And I'm really debating getting it, but I'm gonna wait till I get paid and see how things are, and then.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Wait till you have money before you.
Yeah. It looks so fun though.
Uh-huh.
I was like super skeptical about it when it first came out. I was like, this looks dumb. But then I started watching. I'm like, whoa, wait, it's just XCOM.
Yeah, it's XCOM
a really
with Mario.
silly, cartoony
Mario shooting a gun and rabbits.
Yeah. It looks fun.
Yeah,
I might have to get it.
Yeah,
I don't know when, but I will probably eventually get it.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it. That's all I got.
All right. Well, anyway, go to our website at deafandumb.com. That's DEAFNDUMB.com.
Mm-hmm.
And there's links at the top of the page. You can subscribe to us.
Yes.
On iTunes.
iTunes, yes.
I believe we're on the podcast app for iPhones.
Yes, of course we are.
We're on Google Play.
What do you mean you believe? You know we are.
I don't know. I can't remember. It
We're
seems
on
like
the-
I
we're on
subscribe to
iTunes.
us, and it never shows any of them.
Well,
on my
if
phone.
you don't actually listen to it, it will stop downloading them.
Oh.
Like mine, it's
'Cause I
like
know.
if you don't listen to it, it won't keep downloading them.
That's
or keep
pretty
adding
smart.
So I clicked on mine the other day, and then I got like 20 down.
Oh wow.
For all our episodes I haven't listened to.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. So please listen to us. Actually, listen to us.
Yeah. Subscribe to us.
And,
listen to it. Google Play.
Yeah. Follow us on the social medias, all that shit.
Rate us on iTunes.
Yes, please do.
Leave comments.
Yeah. And thank
Follow
you very
us on
much.
Facebook.
Oh, yeah,
and
do
Twitter.
that. Yeah, do all that.
Instagram.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Yeah. Thank you very much for listening. I'm Dan May.
And I'm Dudley May. And this has been
Deaf and Dumb!
Deaf and Dumb.